Hello everybody. Hopefully my connection is good today. It took us about 2 tries yesterday to get a good connection, so just let me know if you are having a hard time at all with the video. If I'm freezing up at all, if it's glitching, let me know. See if a couple of people pop on here. I am going to share this video on my personal Facebook page. If you guys want to do the same, I would appreciate it. We are going to get started on dinner. The asparagus takes about 45 minutes. Hi Tina, hi Megan. I'm glad it's good on your guys' edge. Just let me know if the feed at any point is cutting in and out or I'm freezing. It takes about 45 minutes for the asparagus to cook. So I thought I'd get started now so that dinner was ready by 5. I am excited for it and I am hungry. I've been saving myself for dinner all day, so I've just been snacking on stuff. So I am so excited. Hello everybody. If you guys want to share on your personal Facebook pages, I would appreciate it. Just make sure you don't start a watch party, because then I can't talk to the people inside of the watch party, and if we do reach our goal of 40 viewers for longer than 5 minutes, they can't get entered into the giveaway. Good afternoon. Asparagus and chicken today, you guys, and if you have an air fryer, we are doing air fryer tips and tricks today, which will consist of teaching you guys how to cook a boneless, skinless chicken breast in your air fryer. It takes 12 minutes is all to cook a chicken breast in your air fryer. Thank you guys for sharing. Again, if you want to share on your personal Facebook page, I would appreciate it. If you want to share into cooking and recipe groups, that's good too. Mommy and me groups. I found out last night, you guys, if you were watching last night, we did experience a troll. And turns out, my husband looked to see who it was, and it turns out it actually was a Facebook friend of my husband's. So my husband shared on his personal page, and his friend thought it would be fun to come and troll on my video. So he's blocked now, needless to say, but it was kind of a bummer that our own Facebook pages aren't a safe place for me to share my recipes. So that kind of sucks, but I will survive. Yes, Lynn, you guys, air fryers are life. It is going to be so easy to make this asparagus in the oven and have our chicken in the air fryer and have everything done around the same time. It's going to be a breeze. So let's hit that 40 live views that stay there for longer than 5 minutes so that we can put our asparagus in the oven, do a giveaway, and then put our chicken in the air fryer, and then everything should be done around the same time if we work it that way. Olivia, you need to break out that air fryer, even if it's just to reheat leftovers. I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't fire up my air fryer for something. Tina, it's I definitely block them just because Facebook does track negative comments, and they do flag them as negative comments, so it does actually hurt my numbers in the long run, so I can't ignore them, but I will block them, and if I block them, then their numbers don't count anymore, so that's good. Mallory, we are going to be cooking chicken breast, boneless, skinless chicken breast in the air fryer, and then we were going to be making this creamy asparagus bake. I am so excited for. It sounds delicious. I did have a picture to help you guys with your air fryers, so that, and I'm going to see if I can share it on here. I had one of our viewers came and shared another form with me, or a piece of paper that could help you guys in the long run, and it's kind of a quick guide to your air fryer times and temperatures that you can cook at. So I found one that's pretty accurate to what I go off of when I'm cooking with my air fryer, so I am going to post it as a comment on here if it lets me. I want to save it somewhere. See if I can. It wouldn't let me post on my iPad, so I was going to see if it will let me post the picture from my computer, and then we will get going, you guys. My oven is preheated to 350 for our asparagus. So we're going to put our asparagus in the oven and our chicken in the air fryer. No worries. No worries at all. It's a little different depending on what kind of page you're running. Yes, you need an air fryer. Reheating everything in the air fryer is better, Cindy, but pizza is really good. It makes the cheese nice and melty and doesn't make your bread chewy when it cools down like a microwave does. When you microwave bread in a reheated bread in a microwave, it turns kind of chewy and gross, and air fryer does not do that. I'm excited about this recipe, you guys. Hello, California. Hi, Harmony. I love asparagus too, so I'm super excited for this asparagus, cheese, and Alfredo sauce. Cooking steaks in your air fryer right now. Thank you, Nicole. Yep, I put a face on today. My husband took care of the kids this morning, so I took care of myself. Oh no, Tiffany. Have not touched your air fryer once. Loaned it to her. Yep, you're going to want to get it back after we share some of these recipes. Hello, hello. I love chicken in the air fryer too. Yes, you can make pizza, you can make cakes, you can do all sorts of stuff in your air fryer. As long as you have the right inserts for it, you can do everything that you can do in your oven, you can do in your air fryer. Making Hasselback potatoes and stuffed meatballs right now, Sharon. Yum, yum. Elisa, hello, you guys. So I'm just going to post this. I'm hoping I can post this on this video right now. Hello, Lacey. See if I can post this. Everything is functioning so slow for me today. Let's see if I can. Nope, it only wants me to post a sticker, a GIF, or an emoji. So it will not let me post the air fryer times, but I will put it on its own. I'll put it in the comment section when I post the final product of our food. Brooke, go on to the link on my Facebook page. It's a 5.8 quart air fryer, which is even bigger than the one I have. And ours, it works for the 4 people that are in our house. So if you get the 5.8, you will be set for life. It's a $60 air fryer. Normally it's $100 or something like that, $90. And it's still on a sale right now, you guys, $60. My mom just bought one. She was super jealous. I bought one for my grandma. And my mom went over to help her with it, realized it was bigger, and now called me today to buy it through my link. Laura, I did a Cornish game hen on my show last week, a whole little hen in my air fryer, and yeah, it's awesome, you guys. That was, it's always really good. My husband loves it because it's fast, and it's got really crispy skin on the outside, and it's cooked all the way in. It's perfect, you guys. Air fryers are life. So let's get started on this asparagus. And then if we can get those live views back up to 40, you guys, and have them hang out with me, then we can do a giveaway, and then we will put our chicken into the air fryer. It will work out perfect timing-wise if we can get those views up there. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and mixed veggies here. Heather, you can make the most amazing pork chops in your air fryer. Most amazing pork chops I've ever had are in my air fryer. My husband always complains that pork chops are dry, and he had a coworker over one time when I was making pork chops, and he was kind of apprehensive about agreeing to sit down to eat them, and then realized how juicy the pork chop actually stayed, and he was super shocked. So pork chops in the air fryer too. I can't wait till I can afford to treat myself to an air fryer. College is expensive, and being a single mom sucks. I hear you, girl. School is super expensive, and yeah, I've got a lot of friends that are single moms, and it is tough. Cook pork chops in the air fryer tonight. Courtney, good. Shared. Wow, didn't know that. So buy me. Wow, didn't know that. Have to buy me one. Yes, you guys, air fryers. And if you cannot afford a $60 air fryer, and it's just you, Nicole, or you and some kids, the smaller ones that are even cheaper are affordable, I would say. Or maybe, just save up and get yourself one for Mother's Day or something. Hi, Lacey. How are you? All right, we are going to get started, you guys. So it calls for 2 pounds of asparagus in this recipe. So that's about 2 bushels from your grocery store. I have rinsed mine off already. So let's get started. You want to cut off the woody end of the asparagus. So that's kind of up to you on how far you want to cut off the bottom. We are going to be working with, yes, Heather, next time do it in your air fryer. Hello, Brie. So we are going to be working with an 8x8 pan. So we want to cut it so that our asparagus fit nicely into the pan.
Daddy just dropped the cricket.
Oh no, we dropped the cricket in the house? we have some frogs that are pets in our house, and my husband has dropped a cricket on the floor apparently. My son came to tell me. Hello, Crystal. Hoping to save and do it as a Christmas, birthday, Mother's Day gift. Perfect. Hello, Bree. Hello, Josh. All right, you guys. So I'm going to about measure this out. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I want them to fit in my pan nicely. So you just want to cut the ends off, you guys. They're not that good to eat anyway. So you're not cutting off. You need my blow dryer?
Yeah, because
okay.
I got my kitty all wet.
Okay. The woody end of the asparagus is not that good anyway. It doesn't cook very well. It has a pretty, I don't even know what kind of flavor you want to call it. But we are going to slice these all up. You can do a couple at a time. Just get them all laid out here and cut the ends off. And I am just doing this, you guys, so that it fits in my pan. I'm not going into town again, Bree, but if I were, I would bring it to you. If my husband goes back into town, I will have him bring you something. I've got my banana bread and my blueberry puff that is still left over in the fridge. So if you are so feeling inclined and he goes into town at some point, I will have him bring you something, but not me, girl. I'm not going back out in that cold. If you bend the asparagus, removes the entire tough part, depending on each spear. Learned it from your mother-in-law. If you break the end, it just takes all the tough part out. I'm excited about the asparagus. Yes, you guys, there is a way to just snap off the end. But, like I said, I'm trying to cut them so that they fit beautifully in my pan. So I'm not going to have to bend up any of my asparagus. It is kind of like snapping the ends of a pea pod off. And all the asparagus tough ends will go. Yes, Kingston?
The blow dryer to be loud.
It's gonna be loud. Blow dryers are always loud, baby.
Ow.
So I'm just cutting these off and just tossing them into the pan. But then we will take them back out and we're gonna kind of layer this dish. So you're gonna throw a couple asparagus in, and then we are gonna put some ingredients in, and then we will add another layer, and so it gets all of the asparagus, have some cheese and some Alfredo on it to enjoy, you guys. Super excited about this recipe. Here we go. All of our asparagus is chopped up. I'll be there tomorrow for the leftovers then. I'll be missing my home-cooked Riley food. Gotta try asparagus with trees. Has to be great. Wish I had someone like you around to cook for me. You guys, if any of you guys live in Minot, North Dakota or close by and you see me cooking, you're more than welcome to come over because my family doesn't seem to ever eat enough of my food, so I always have tons of leftovers, and my brother used to stop by and grab them, but he hasn't been lately, so I just have tons of leftovers. I've been freezing up. Hope I make it through all the way live. You guys, am I freezing up for anyone else? I hope not. I hope today is not like yesterday. So in a medium bowl, we are going to mix our Alfredo sauce. Just pick whatever Alfredo sauce you guys like. You guys know I like the Classico brand. So you're going to mix your 16-ounce jar of Alfredo sauce. Mine's a little less than 16 ounces, so I'm really going to get in there and get all that Alfredo out so that I can enjoy all that creamy goodness on my asparagus. Kingston, can you close the bathroom door, please? He's blow drying his stuffed animal. He gave it a bath, and so he is blow drying it right now. Not freezing up. Nope, I'm fine, girl. I wish I lived in Vermont. Perfect. Yes, you guys, thank you for letting me know. If at any point it starts to glitch out, please let me know so that I can do something to hopefully fix it. All right, so we have a 16-ounce jar of Alfredo sauce. Whatever Alfredo sauce your family likes, you can even make your own Alfredo. I do sometimes do that, and what I use is the McCormick brand, and it's just powder, and then you cook it and make your own Alfredo sauce, which is nice. There is also a couple of different recipes to make your own Alfredo at home. So there are some different options if you like it to be homemade. And you guys know me, it says a cup of cheese, but I'm going to put a little bit more because you can't go wrong with cheese. So it wants a cup of Italian cheese, which is usually mozzarella, Monterey Jack, provolone, Asiago, Parmesan, and Romano. Usually some combination of those cheeses. So we are taking our cup of shredded cheese and our Alfredo sauce, and we're mixing it together. And we are going to start creating our asparagus treat. You guys, I'm excited for this. My friend Crystal made it last night and it sounded and looked delicious. Yes, Alfredo powder. Yes, you guys, it's super good and way cheaper if you keep the powder on hand. That's the same with ranch. Ranch mix is way better, easier to keep on hand with milk and mayonnaise that I always have to keep that around. So we're going to take about 1/3 of our asparagus and we are going to lay them out in a single layer. Get them pushed in there in the best way we can. And we are going to top with just 1/3 of the sauce. And we're going to smear that on there so that it all gets baked in nicely. Remember, my oven is already preheated. And you just want this on all of the asparagus. I have never made this before, you guys. So I will let you know how it is and if my family likes it. So we have that spread on there. All right, and now we are gonna do the other 1/3. I did not spray the pan, you guys. It does not say to, oh, it does say spray it with cooking spray. I didn't do that, guys. I failed on that one. I am not good with my cooking spray. If you guys have noticed, I rely too much on my non-stick pans. And this is a brand new non-stick pan, so we're gonna cross our fingers and hope that this cheese and Alfredo does not bake into a complete disaster in this pan because I did not spray it. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I hate my cooking spray right now. So I avoid it as much as possible. I hate the taste of it. I could have buttered my pan or even sprinkled some olive oil in there, but I did not. All right, you guys, then we're gonna stick the other 1/3 of this stuff in here. It's kind of like a asparagus lasagna we're building over here. Good question. I don't remember. Sorry for my sniffles today, you guys. Butter, milk, and the seasoning. So as long as you keep butter and milk on hand, you can forever make your own Parmesan sauce. Just butter and milk and 1/3 cup of seasoning, heat on medium heat until thickened. So if you like to make your own Alfredo on the stove, that is the stuff to buy. All right, I'm gonna get some of these tips covered. Those are the ones that usually burn, and the asparagus are your tips. So we're gonna spread that around. And now we are gonna throw the other 1/3 on here. Yes, you guys, this is gonna be so good. And this isn't even done, you guys. This sauce and this cheese, this is just the start of how amazing this asparagus is gonna be, because then we are going to top it with some breadcrumbs, if you can believe it. It is going to get better from here. I do recommend that you guys use the 8x8 baking pan. My friend Crystal that made it last night, she did make it in a 9x13, and it was pretty runny and ooey gooey. Whoops, splattered myself. Pretty runny, ooey gooey, and so all that yummy goodness ended up melting away from the asparagus instead of staying on it because it was in a larger pan. So I would definitely say use the 8x8 pan if possible. And they make really cheap disposable 8x8s as well. All right, so we've got that all layered up there. I'm gonna get the asparagus or the Alfredo I splattered off myself. Thank you, Sharon. I love my bowls too. My mom got them for me and I love them. Sorry with the sniffles. Okay, so we did that. We used it all up. Now we're gonna find another bowl and we are going to mix together 1/2 cup of plain panko breadcrumbs. I only have Italian, So we will make do, because I bought these to make my meatballs, you guys, and I'm just gonna use them up. 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. So we are gonna grab my parsley. If you guys have that parsley paste stuff, I would say use that, but my husband bought me parsley. So if you do buy parsley at the store, you guys, the best way to store it, because it is a plant, so you need to think about that. You don't want it to sit in your plastic bag that you buy it from at the store. The best way to do it, same with your asparagus. If you buy your asparagus ahead of time, you want to take it and stick it stump side down into a glass of water, you guys. It's just like flowers. It's just a plant. That's the best way to keep your green stuff that you buy fresh. Yes, you guys, bacon in an air fryer is delicious. I do love bacon, but I don't use it that often when making other things, because bacon I feel like is a very, very strong flavor, and it kind of overtakes some dishes. So I try to avoid bacon on anything other than around a steak or on a burger or for breakfast. Those are like the only times I ever use steak. All right, so I'm gonna chop this up quick. Just a little bit of parsley that we are going to mix into our breadcrumbs, you guys.
I'm back to help you, Mom.
You back to help me?
Yep.
And you gave your animal a bath?
Yep.
I should have just stuck this in my food processor. I think I'm gonna do that anyway. Food processor. My favorite thing, you guys. I hate chopping stuff up. You can get super cheap food processors on Amazon. I can definitely share a link with you guys if you're interested. Food processors take so much time. Even on something small like parsley. Nope, mine actually didn't work. Parsley is the one thing that has defeated my food processor. It went in the same way it's coming out. So,
Boy, that's really big sharp.
what's wrong, buddy?
That's really big sharp.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to use my kitchen scissors because that is way easier than
Mama?
using my knife.
Mommy?
Yes, Kingston.
I really want to help with all the foods that you're making.
Yeah, everyone's saying that I should let you help.
Yeah, you need to help. Let me help.
All right. Well, you can help once we make these breadcrumbs. You can help sprinkle them on top of the asparagus. How does that sound?
That doesn't look good.
The asparagus doesn't look good?
No, I just want to help with anything. Not, I want to help with that.
Yep, that's what you're helping with. Mommy's just cutting up this parsley. Cut it up, you guys. Kitchen scissors are the best thing. So we need 1/4 cup of parsley in our breadcrumbs. Get that all scooped in there. It's about right. Get it all in there. Let Kingston mix this up. Why would you have a dog around food? I'm good with not having flying hair in it. My dogs actually are super awesome. They keep their hair to themselves, and my family has never complained or found any hair in their food, and they are the best at cleaning up the floor if I drop anything, which happens a lot. So I keep my dogs around for a reason. Yes, I do need one of those rocking blade choppers. Thank you. Stirring that up good, Kingston. Perfect. Keep stirring. All right, so we've got our breadcrumbs. It's okay. Just keep it in the bowl. We've got our breadcrumbs. We've got our parsley. Now we're going to do salt and pepper to taste, you guys. Just a little bit of salt. You know how I feel about it. So a couple of grinds of sea salt. Keep stirring. And a couple of shakes of pepper. Keep stirring, buddy. Got it? All right. And now We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Finally found my tablespoon, you guys. So here we go, put it in the picture. Ready?
Ready.
We want 2 tablespoons.
Can I help you with that?
Put it in. Pour it right in. Got it? Really oily. Now stir it up. Don't spill it. All right. So we've got our breadcrumbs, you guys, 1/4 cup of parsley, some olive oil, some salt and pepper.
What's mine good?
Thank you, Heather. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right. So we'll get this stirred up. You want it to form kind of a crumb. Yep. Keep going. So get that parsley and those breadcrumbs stirred and mixed in with that olive oil. Now we're gonna let Kingston roll his sleeves up. All right. Now you're gonna take the breadcrumbs and you're gonna go like this.
Okay.
And sprinkle it all in different spots. So pick it up. Yep. Carry it over and all over. Cover it all over. We don't want to see any of that asparagus right here. All over. Cover it up. So you guys, we've got the parsley, the breadcrumbs, some olive oil, Alfredo, some cheese, salt and pepper. This, like I said, you guys, when I told you I was making this for a side dish, this is like a main course, and that chicken can be my side dish because this seriously looks amazing. Kingston, good job. Thank you, buddy. You did good job.
I'm going to help you with everything.
Well, the asparagus is done. We are ready to put that in the oven. Thanks. Now I'm hungry, and all I got are vanilla wafers. Oh, Rick, I'm sorry. Fur babies are part of the family. Why exclude them from any part of the house? 120% agree. And you guys know, we take care of our animals. We groom them. We brush them. I've never in my life seen hair just flying in the air because my dogs are around. So not sure where that came from, but that is how it is, you guys. Everyone said, good job, Kingston. You were a great helper. So there is our asparagus. So we are ready. We are going to cover it. I'm paying attention this time, you guys. I almost put it in the oven without covering it. So I'm just going to cover it with a light sheet of tin foil. And we are going to bake it for 25 minutes. Then after the 25 minutes, we're going to take the cover off. We're going to take the cover off. We're going to turn our oven up from 350 to 450 and let it bake for another 10 minutes or until the breadcrumbs are golden brown. Always sharing. It never seems to fail, but thankfully you guys are awesome, and it's really rare when somebody comes out and doesn't like something that I'm doing. All right, you guys. So always open your oven and let the heat escape before you bend down and put your food in. We're going to put it on the middle rack, and we are going to bake it for 35 minutes. We want that asparagus nice and tender and ready to go. So we have hit our live view goal. Oh yeah, you got rubber bands. So I am going to quickly get everything put into the sink, and then we will do our giveaway. After our giveaway, if you stick around, we are going to do our tips and tricks with our air fryer. We are going to do boneless, skinless chicken breasts in our air fryer. I will show you how I prep the chicken and how I preheat the air fryer, and then we will get it cooking here after the giveaway. How does that sound? So, if you guys want to hang out a little bit longer after the giveaway, it's when I pick somebody and then I send them a prize for hanging out with me. If you are new here, you guys, I do giveaways as long as we hit 40 live views that stay there for longer than 5 minutes and hang out during our recipe. Then you can get entered into my giveaway, and I do it to show my appreciation to you guys for hanging out with me, supporting me and my show. I'm new at this, you guys. I'm not a professional. I have never gone to school for it. So any love you guys give me means the world to me, and I appreciate it so much. And You guys as viewers are awesome. We're gonna get all this stuff picked up so I have less to do to get our chicken ready over here. So I have my chicken out, you guys. I think it might still be a little frozen on the inside, but that should be okay with our air fryer. All right, so I have moved everything out of the way. Let's see what I have missed while I've been running around. Looks good, sounds delicious. Yes, giveaway and air fryer tips. Awesome, you guys. I am super excited to show you guys how easy it is to make this chicken. Let me tell you. Super, super easy. All right, so gonna take a quick drink. Thank you, Sharon. You are sweet, you guys. Any recipes you guys learn from me, I appreciate all the love you guys give back. If you ever cook for your family and it's one of my recipes, you guys just remember to take a picture and post it on my page. I love hearing about what your family thought of it, what it looked like, how it turned out, what you would change about it, anything like that. Any feedback is always appreciated. Also, for those of you that didn't know, I do have a website that I post the recipes on so that you guys can see them and print them out a little easier than when you're on Facebook. It's hard to scroll through. I've done a lot of recipes from the time that I started this page until now. So if there are recipes that you have not seen, or if you are new to my page and want to see what I've done in the past, my website is the perfect way to see that and figure that out, because on Facebook it's really hard to scroll through. Sometimes you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling forever and you finally get where you want to be and the Facebook page resets. And I've been there before and it's so frustrating. So all of my recipes are on my website. Super awesome. One of my fans actually commented the website while I was talking about it yesterday, so that's super awesome. So if you want my website, it's mfhungryboys.com. It's me. You can also see giveaway prizes that people have won before. We have our 2,000 giveaway goal right now, you guys, and if we hit the 2,000, we will do 2 big giveaways, because I like to give back to you guys for how big this has gotten so fast, and it couldn't happen without you guys and you guys inviting your friends and family to check me out. So if you want that big giveaway to happen, just go over to my page, go to the community section of the page and go to the community section of my page and hit invite all, or invite the people that you know would benefit from my page, and get those likes and invites out there. And once we hit the 2,000 likes, we've already hit the follows. Once we hit that, you guys, we will do those 2 big giveaways. How does that sound? If you are new here and you are seeing everybody comment their name, I'm sure you have figured it out by now. If you want to get entered into the giveaway, you need to comment your name and I will add you. All right, you guys, so far I have Michelle S., Corrine H., Marissa D., Harmony V., Cindy B., Sheila O., Justine B., Sherry L., Becky G., Lynn L., Carissa E., Jasmine S., Elaine S., Amy J., Heather F., I don't want to say this name wrong. Arietta Parnell, Abby B, Amy, I've got you, Arlene M, I've got you, Elaine S, I've got you, Marissa D, I've got you as well, Marissa D, Tiffany E. If you guys are commenting, and I'm still not seeing it, just put an emoji in there, and sometimes that helps the filtering. Elisa C, Amber L, Shelby W. Welcome to all the newbies that are here, you guys. I am Riley. I am Mom Fueling Hungry Boys, and I am so excited that you are here and hanging out with us today. We are making this amazing baked asparagus right now, you guys, with, what do they even call it? I've just been calling it baked asparagus. Cheesy baked asparagus. So it's cheese and Alfredo sauce and asparagus. So super yummy, you guys. I'm super excited for it. Like I said, I'm more excited for that than the chicken that I'm making, but the chicken will be good too. Elaine S., Sheila O, I got you. Olivia B. Sherry L, I believe I got you. Sherry. Heather F, I've got you as well. Heather F. Sarah M. Bill W. Jaden S. And just know, you guys, if you have won my giveaway this month, you can't enter to get in the giveaway again until next month, just to make it so that more people can win the giveaway. You guys, I can't wait to get a screen of some kind so that I'm not having to look at this small phone all the time. I need to find one that like can turn vertical that isn't super expensive, because that's literally all I need it for. All right, so Elaine S, Olivia B, Sarah M, Bill W, Jaden S, Mary B, Madison. It always autocorrects your name, Madison. Madison M, Brooke S, Rebecca L, Courtney S, Sharon Leach, Elaine Sloan. So you have Elaine. So you have Elaine, not Elaine. I believe so. I know I'm saying it weird, and I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right, but it is you. Michelle, Shay, Sue, I've got you. Sue Bailey, Tammy, I've got you. Sherry L, I've got you as well. Mickey L, Alicia, N, Elaine, you're welcome. Brooke S, I've got you as well. Sheila was a friend of yours, and she is from Canada. Welcome from Canada, you guys. That is awesome how far my page is reaching around the United States and out of the country. It is super awesome, you guys, and I'm super flattered for your support. I really am. So we're going to go through the list one more time. If you still don't hear your name, comment with an emoji. If you see somebody that's commenting a lot and I'm not saying their name and you want to comment their name for them, that is totally fine too. Michelle S, Corrine H, Marissa D, Harmony V, Cindy B, Sheila O, Justine B, Sherry L, Becky G, Lynn L, Carissa E, Jasmine S, Elaine S, Amy J, Heather F, Arietta P, Abby B, Arlene M, Tiffany E, Elisa C, Amber L, Shelby W, Tammy C, Sue B, Elaine S, Olivia B, Sarah M, Bill W, Jaden S, Mary B, Madison M, Brooke S, Rebecca L, Courtney S, Sharon L, Michelle S, Mickey L, Alicia N, and Dean R. Esther, I've got you. Esther M. Esther, do you want to pick a number between 1 and 10, and that will be the number that we pick that wins the giveaway? It sounds like Eileen. Got it. Perfect. Thank you. If I ever mess up your name, you guys spell it out phonetically for me and I will try to learn it. I promise. Because I'm one of those people that nobody can ever say my last name. Nobody can ever spell my first name. And it's okay. So I get it. And if you want me to learn it, I am totally on board to learn how to say your name. I promise. So if you're commenting, make sure you throw an emoji in there so that I really see it. And then we will wait for... Asia Myers has been commenting. Thank you guys. See, you guys help each other out. Eileen, I appreciate it because it filters for whatever reason and I'm not doing it on purpose. I promise. I promise. I want all of you guys to get entered in to win. It's so weird that it keeps blocking me. Asia, it's almost like you need to say something like that and then type your name in. Because I do also enter names in even if they're not commenting their name and they're just saying something. That's how sometimes people get entered in multiple times because they're commenting to talk to me and I type their name in anyway. So it does happen. So it looks like we have everybody. You guys, if Esther picked a number and I didn't see it, tell me what number she commented because that happens too. And that is, for whatever reason, Facebook likes to block comments. And I don't realize a lot of them until I go and look through the comments after the video is done. And then GG Goff. And then for whatever reason, I go back through and I look at the comments and I see a ton of people talking to me and I didn't even see them. Tracy, every time. Tracy Klein, every time. It does not let you comment your name, but I do see that it happens to you all the time, you guys. If Esther doesn't pick a number, we will have someone else pick a number between 1 and 10. We will get this giveaway going, and then we will throw our air fryer in the chicken. Air fryer in the chicken, you guys. We will put our chicken in the air fryer. My brain is farting. It's Monday. I stayed in my pajamas all weekend and it was awesome. I did my show for you guys, but you guys don't care if I'm in my pajamas. So I hang out in my pajamas. She said number 8. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Becky. At least somebody is paying attention to what she's saying because Facebook doesn't let me. Becky, you aren't even entered in the giveaway, but you are now. Rehab went super today. Lost 2 more pounds and upped my incline on the treadmill and resistance on the elliptical. Good job, Kareen. You get it, girl. You do that. You get better. Get those muscles working. All right. Thank you, Eileen. You guys are sweet. Even with an emoji, Michelle, you are there now, though. Facebook felt bad that they were filtering you and they let you get through this time. Michelle H. All right, you guys. Number 8 is what we're going to do. And then we will have a winner. I sent off the giveaway prize from yesterday, so I will get this one off super fast too. You guys, I do my best. Amazon is really awesome, especially to you guys that live in those bigger cities. Sometimes it's like 2 days. It's all you guys have to wait, and the giveaway is there. I always have to wait longer in the small town that I'm in. All right, so we'll set the names. We're going to pull 8 names out of the golden pot of gold. And if I pull your name, I do have to remove it to keep the odds in everyone else's favor. All right, number 1, Jaden S. Number 2, Shelby W. If your name is spelt wrong, I am so sorry. My computer does autocorrect. Number 3, Rebecca L. Number 4, Eileen S. Number 5, Tammy C. Number 6, Alicia N. Number 7, Becky G. And drum roll, please. Amber L. Amber Lynn, congratulations. Send me your shipping information because who am I to kid myself that I won't make it into town to give you a gift. So I'm going to use the trusty Amazon this time. And just send me your personal shipping information to my Mom Feeling Hungry Boys page. Not my personal one because then it gets lost and I forget to send you something. Congratulations, Amber. You have watched almost every single one of my videos and I appreciate it. She is local here, you guys. She is friends with my husband. And her and I actually became Facebook friends officially 6 years ago today. Did you get that notification, Amber, on your Facebook like I did? 6 years ago today, Amber and I became Facebook friends. So how perfect is that? All right. I am going to reuse this cutting board and we are going to season our chicken for our air fryer. And so when it comes to cooking meat in an air fryer, I always recommend preheating your air fryer before putting the meat in, so that it gives a nice even, I appreciate it, Amber. It gives a nice even cook if you preheat your air fryer. Super easy to do. It doesn't take but 3 or 4 minutes to get up to temperature. What I like about it is I turn it on and then I prep all of my food, and by the time I'm done prepping the meat, it is already ready to go and I can throw it in right away. Elisa sounds good, you guys. So, like I said, I will post that picture of the air fryer times that you can use. If you don't like that one, you guys can Google and find your own. Whatever works for me. If you, oh no, I can't find it. It was on here, and now it's on. Air fryer times. There you are. Okay. So if you see here, chicken breasts. are 380 for 12 minutes. Flipping halfway through. Always flip your food halfway through. If you're frying fries and things like that, you just give it a good shake, and that will work. I have to watch the replay on your air fryer tips and tricks video the other day too. You have to use it, Amber. It's seriously anything that you put in your microwave, anything you put in your oven, you can put it in your air fryer, and I promise you it'll be 10 times better, faster, juicier, everything. It is so much better than the oven, than the microwave. I wouldn't say oven all the time, but a microwave definitely. Better than a microwave, hands down. If you were reheating anything in your microwave, start your air fryer instead. Yes, you guys, so it won't let me post it in this video for whatever reason, but I will post this. When I post the picture of our dinner tonight, I will post this in the comment section. We've got meats and seafoods, vegetables, frozen food, and then it's got a little spot where you can print it out and you can write in your favorite items that you cook that aren't on this list, so you can just have it right next to your air fryer. If you have a husband that's anything like mine and needs a little extra help, you can just post it right there, and then they know how to reheat things. Or even kids, teenagers that need help with the air fryer, you just post it up and then you know exactly how long to cook things. And it's just obviously a guide, just like if you put anything in the oven, it's just a guide, a rough go by, so that you know where to start. And what I love about an air fryer is all you have to do is pop it open, check it out, and if it needs to cook a little bit longer, it can. If you want to stick a meat thermometer in it to make sure it's done all the way, you can do that too. I am going to open this chicken up. When it comes to air frying meat, I always pat the meat dry with a paper towel, and then I add my own oil that I want. So coconut oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, olive oil, you name it, whatever you like to use, it works for your air fryer. It doesn't matter. Rory, do you have any relatives in Valley City? Yeah.
No.
Somebody was asking if we knew any Petersons there. Alright, so I just washed my hands up. He doesn't think we have any relatives there. We have some that live in Fargo. We live obviously in Minot. But it's my husband's last name. I've got family in Bismarck. Rasmussen is my maiden name. So I was actually born and raised in Las Vegas for 18 years. And then my dad was living up here at the time when I graduated high school. And I came up here to live with him and never left. So it's kind of funny. I've made it full circle. My dad was raised here. And now I live here. And now I'm raising my kids here. So this meat, you guys, this chicken, I know somebody asked me last night, they wanted me to try and cook this chicken from frozen. So it is still, if you can see it, it's kind of icy. It's still kind of frozen. It will work in your air fryer, you guys. So you just pat it dry and then add your own oil and seasonings to it. You always want to add your own. It is an oilless machine, but you obviously do want to oil things to keep them juicy. I'm trying not to use that word, you guys. I'm trying my best because there's a lot of Petersons there. Yeah, they gave up, you guys. I haven't dropped anything this go around, so they've given up on me. They have lost faith that I am ever going to drop any food for them. So I've patted them dry with paper towel, and then I'm just going to go through and do just a little drop of olive oil on each breast, and then you just rub it in. Get into the nitty gritty, you guys. If you don't like touching raw meat, you can brush it on with a pastry butter brush, but you just you want every inch of that to have some oil on it. It also helps with your seasonings to stick to your chicken. All right, I'm just washing my hands off again. All right, so I'm gonna grab, drop my towel on the ground. So I'm gonna grab some tongs to clip my chicken while I'm seasoning it. Silent watcher Jen, born and raised in Las Vegas, Henderson. The high school I graduated from was Faith Lutheran Junior Senior High School, which is in Summerlin. I lived off of the 215 and Summerlin Parkway is where I lived in Vegas. Yes, you can put, just got a food, Jen. I'm not, Eileen, you can do, because I do you know, frozen regular food, corn dogs, chicken nuggets, french fries, tater tots, you name it, you can throw it in your air fryer. When it comes to meat, you just need to do, you just need to make sure that you double check if it is done cooking. It might take a little bit longer in the air fryer, but you can definitely do it from frozen. Haha, not using the M word. I'm trying not to use the M word, you guys. How many of the fresh mozzarella balls did you use? I did like, sometimes I did 3, sometimes I did 4. 3 was better. They less likely to break through the meatball. So I did 3 little tiny pearls of mozzarella in my meatballs. Amber, I will let you know if I get it. If not, I will track you down. I'm sure you are paying attention, so I would be happy to remind you to send it to me if I didn't get it. You graduated from Green Valley. Yep, I've heard of that. Shannon Cookies. You used to live at Lake Mead, Lisa. Really? My dad had a boat on a dock in somewhere around Lake Mead. You guys know that place is huge. So I'm just going to season it. So we have our olive oil on there, and I'm just seasoning with a little bit of garlic powder, some onion salt, some pepper, and because I'm using onion salt, I'm not going to use any other salt. You guys know how I am. You guys can add salt later if you need it, but I like to keep it pretty simple when it comes to seasoning stuff, and then just let people add salt and pepper to their meal if they need it. So onion salt, garlic powder, and pepper. You can use seasoning salt. You can use liquid, so you can, instead of using olive oil, pat your chicken dry, and you can do barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce, anything you want, buffalo sauce, and slather it on, and then put it in your air fryer like that. So you name it, you guys. If you like to season your stuff with it, you can do it in the air fryer. No problem. It doesn't discriminate. All right, you guys, so it's been on 380 for like 8 minutes. And then we are gonna go in here, and you want, when it comes to cooking meat, you wanna make sure that you lay it in here in a single layer. It's super important that it doesn't overlap, because wherever it overlaps, the airflow can't get to the chicken, so it will not cook evenly. So you wanna lay them in there, and make sure they don't touch. With that 5.8, you guys, this would fit even better. This is a 3.8. I would say with the 5.8, you'd be able to fit maybe 4, depending on the size of the chicken breast. So then you just put it back in. Set your timer for 12 minutes, flipping halfway through. You can always add more time to it. Just turn it back on and add more minutes to it. When it comes to cooking with, or cooking chicken nuggets, tater tots, onion rings, things like that, they can overlap each other. The only thing that you need to make sure you do is open it up every, I would say, like if you put it in there for 20 minutes to cook your stuff, every 5 minutes, open it up and give it a toss like you would with a regular fryer. Give it a nice toss and then put it back in and let it start, just so that you get all those edges nice and brown and cook. Have a family that lives in Las Vegas. Auntie works at Silverton and cousin works at South Point. The donuts did go quick, Heather, and they actually were still decent even later in the day. My son was still eating them. But I don't have any family left in Las Vegas except for my stepsisters. My 2 stepsisters still live there with their kiddos, but my dad is gone, my mom is gone. All of my mom's side of the family, most of them live in Arizona. They used to live in Wyoming. Some of them have moved to Montana. Some of them have moved elsewhere. My husband's family lives in Minneapolis. My dad lives in Texas. We're all over the place. So, all right. So our chicken is in there, you guys. Our chicken has 11 minutes. Our asparagus has 9 until we pull the cover off and let it bake uncovered. Oh yeah, my Uncle Paul and my Aunt Mary Alice and their kids are actually still in Vegas. They used to own the T-Bird Lounge and Casino. It was a chain of restaurants / casino. places in Vegas. They used to own that chain and they actually just recently sold it off. So if you've ever heard of the T-Bird Lounge, or if you've ever eaten there in Las Vegas, my family actually used to own some of those restaurants. My mom and my grandma, they all live in Phoenix, Scottsdale area. And then my mom's cousin actually just moved out of Peoria and to South Dakota, but they used to live there as well. Yes, a lot of warm places to visit, Eileen. That's the most important part. A lot of warm places to visit. Yes, Jen, it's kind of a famous place, and they, used to own and run it. My aunt was a general manager there for a while, and then she got an opportunity to become an owner, and she did that for a lot of years, and then she just retired, I believe, and it gets to enjoy her kids. So that is awesome that you have been there before. So our chicken is in the air fryer. I've got 3 in there. I do have 1 more to cook of the chicken breast. That's what I like about it. It doesn't take too long, so having to do multiple cycles of it isn't a big deal. It gives it enough time for it to cool down and me to dice up the chicken and give it to my kiddos before my husband and I sit down. So it's super awesome, you guys. I highly recommend the air fryer. I will flip it halfway through, and then I will put a meat thermometer in it just because it is frozen. I would say with it being partially frozen, I would add 5 more minutes onto the chicken breasts to make sure that they cook all the way through with it being frozen. They have been around a long time. It is sad that some of them are closing, but they did have a nice run. They have been around since I can remember, and I'm 27. So they've been around, they've done their time. So we've got a little bit of time on our asparagus. I've got my chicken in the air fryer, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Amber, congratulations. And in probably 20 minutes, I will post a picture of what our meal looks like. And I will also post the air fryer times on that post as well of what our dinner looks like. And then I will see you guys Thursday. We have finally bridged the gap between the 2 meals for Thursday. So I would say we can safely say we are making turkey pot pies for dinner on Thursday. It looks super easy and super yummy. I'm really excited. You can do either turkey or chicken. That's your preference. You can either get chicken breasts or turkey breasts. I have some really cool from Schwann's roaster packs of turkey breasts. So we're going to do turkey pot pies since those are really, really good. Thank you guys. Super excited for our meal. And I am excited to show you guys. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Thank you for hanging out with me again tonight. I did make that banana upside down bread, and it is so good, you guys. And it's called caramel banana upside down bread, but I didn't actually make the caramel glaze for it because it is super good just by itself. But those are bananas on top. Super yummy. My friend did tag me in a chocolate chip banana bread that she wants me to make to her as well. So I might throw that recipe up and cook it with you guys sometime this week after my bananas ripen a little bit. They're pretty green. So we'll wait for my bananas to come to the right ripeness, and then we will make another banana something. Eileen, Riley, R-Y-L-I-E is my first name. Riley Peterson, R-Y-L-I-E. That is my name, you guys, and my kids are Kingston and Grayson. Kingston's 4, Grayson is 2. My husband is Rory, and our last name is Peterson. And this is, if you can see, that's Gage, and that's Cush. And then we have 2 kitty cats that are Rizzo and Sandy. So that's my family. Nice to meet you guys. And if you ever have a recipe you want me to try, or a recipe that you recommend that I try for my family, just send it my way. There is no bad recipe and no message that is bad, you guys. Don't feel afraid to reach out to me. I do respond to every message I get the best I can. If you guys have any questions, if you have any pointers for me, do not feel like you're going to offend me in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a professional. I haven't even been doing this for very long. So you guys just keep that conversation going, keep this community going. You guys are awesome. You are so supportive, and I would not be here without you guys. So I really hope you guys understand how much I appreciate the time and energy that you guys spend on here talking to me while I'm cooking in my kitchen. So thank you. Have an awesome night, and I will see you Thursday, if not sooner, to make some sort of dessert or treat. All right, bye.